Hi all, welcome back to Soul's Journey, and I am still working from home. In fact, they have now extended it until April 10th. We're all going to be working from home, and yeah, so this will be interesting. They're going to reassess things on April 3rd and see how it's going, but I'm home for the next few weeks, working from home, and learning how to do WebEx from home, and everything went great with our staff meeting this morning, so that was exciting. And most of the guys in my department are used to doing that. They do it so frequently, but that was a first for me, so I felt yay, small victories in my life. So anyway, when I was doing my Fae Tarot deck video VR the other day, I showed this deck, which is the Merryday Tarot by Louisa Poole, and did actually have a request for a walkthrough. So I thought, well, I've got the time, might as well go ahead and do it. So, buckle up, get a beverage, and we will take a look at this very unusual tarot deck. So here we have the Merryday Tarot, created by Louisa Poole back in 1997, and it was published in Salem, Massachusetts by Jackie and Rick McCabe. So there is somewhere, there was a book to go with the deck, but I don't think it was ever sold as a deck and book set. And the book, if you can even find it now, is like fantastically expensive. This is all that comes with the deck. It's this little card. It's an unusual system. It gives some correspondences here, as you can see. So spring is fire, so that would be wands. Summer is water, so that would be cups. Autumn is air, so that would be swords. And winter, of course, would be earth and pentacles. It shows all kinds of correspondences: compass point, time, elements, symbols, archangel, elemental, association. Like for spring, it's communication and truth. Relates to the body, mind, thought, and reason. And that's for the wands. And then all the cards have these extra numbers on them, and there is no explanation for what these are. I don't know if it's a system that she devised or if it's somehow related to numerology. If anybody knows anything about this, I would love to hear it. The back of the card goes over the major arcana. Not all of them have extra numbers associated with them. So I'm not a mathematician, and this just doesn't make any sense to me. So if you know what this is about, I'd love to know. So here are the cards. Many of them are very Rider-Waite-Smith, and a lot of them have changed dramatically. So the Fool is either 0 or 22. You can see in the Roman numerals up top and Arabic numerals at the bottom. And they all have keywords at the bottom. And here's the backs. If you hear any crashing, it's the cat plowing around in the closet over there. The High Priestess has become the Oracle. And the Hierophant is now the mentor. The Chariot has become the student. And the Hermit is the teacher. Oops. If you heard that thud, it was two birds just flew into the window. They're okay, they flew off. Lady Destiny is the wheel. Karmic activator. The Hanged Man is the journeyman. Keywords of change and movement, which are kind of opposite of what you usually get with the Hanged Man, which is kind of stasis and withdrawing. But as I said, this is a very unusual deck. Death has become metamorphosis. I don't know why this is so dark. Got plenty of light here. Kind of glary. Yep. Temperance is the Time Lord. Very psychedelic. Devil is pretty standard stuff here. The Tempter. The Tower. And instead of aces, we have dragons. So for the Ace of Wands, there's the Fire Dragon. And it's a multicultural deck, somewhat in the vein of the Ancestral Path Tarot. In this one, the wands are all, or mostly, either African or Egyptian, with some exceptions. I don't know if this is possibly Caribbean. I don't know. Nine of Wands is success. And the 10, accomplishment. And then the pages are the elementals of the suit. So in the Wands, it's a unicorn. Again, I have absolutely no idea what these numbers are. Knights are warriors. And kings, instead of having the suit name, have their element name. So King of Fire. And with cups, we have the water dragon for the ace. And these are indigenous, Native American, some North American. I think there's some either South or Central American. So I just zoom in. The elemental is a mermaid. And then King of Autumn. And we have Air Dragon. Two of Swords. And this reminds me very much of the Two of Swords in the Ancestral Path Tarot. Let me get that real quick. Okay, so it's like, oops, reversed. The Ancestral Path came out 2 years before this one, and I wonder if maybe she was influenced by this deck. But I just thought that was interesting. So as you can see, the swords are based on Asian culture. Nine of Swords, keyword is clairvoyance, which is very unusual. And the Ten of Swords, realization. Nice way to interpret that, I think. The elemental is a Pegasus. We have the Spring Warrior. King of Air. And then come to the Pentacles, the Earth suit. We have the Earth Dragon. Sorry, they're showing up so dark. I'm trying to lighten them up. Elemental is a centaur or a satyr. And the Winter King. So that is the very unusual Merryday Tarot. Yep, hope you liked it, and if you know anything about that numbering system, please share. I would love to know. Thanks so much for watching. Blessed be.